All right, we're about to dive into a complete masterclass on how to start and actually grow a YouTube channel. And look, this isn't just theory. This explainer is built on the exact roadmap of a creator who went from absolute zero to a monetized channel in 1 month and then hit 10,000 subscribers in 2 months, all with just 7 videos.
So we're going to walk through 6 key stages of your creator journey. We'll kick things off with why you should even start and how the algorithm actually works. Then we'll get into finding your unique niche, forging your skills, and setting up your channel properly. And then the fun part, we're going to crack the viral video formula and show you how to master your analytics. Let's get into it.
I really want to start with this powerful promise from the creator whose journey we're following. You gotta believe this. This isn't some far-off dream, it's a clear, achievable path. If you follow this roadmap, this level of success is absolutely 100% within your reach.
Okay, Chapter 1, the call to adventure. Look, before you can succeed on YouTube, you really need to understand 2 things: why you should start right now and how the game is actually played.
It's so easy to get caught in that trap of thinking, ugh, I should have started years ago. But honestly, that's just an excuse. Right now, as we speak, new creators are starting from scratch and blowing up. The opportunity is massive. We're talking over 2.5 billion monthly users, and it's still growing. Plus, you're not just making videos. You're building a potential source of long-term income and learning incredibly valuable skills in editing, design, and communication that will help you for the rest of your life.
Next up, let's demystify this scary thing called the algorithm. It sounds super complex, but its job is actually pretty simple. It's a matchmaker. Its only goal is to connect every single viewer with the perfect video for them in that exact moment, just to keep them happy and watching. So your job? Convince that matchmaker that your video is the one. So how does it make these matches? Well, it looks at 2 types of signals. First, there are viewer signals. Everything a person does on the platform, from what they watch to what they search for, that builds their taste profile. Second, and this is the part that really matters to you as a creator, are the video signals. These tell the algorithm how good a video is at grabbing and holding on to human attention.
The first big signal is your click-through rate, or CTR. This is your first test, right? The algorithm shows your thumbnail and title to 100 people. How many of them actually click? If 5 people click, you've got a 5% CTR. For a brand new channel, seriously, anything over 5% is a huge win. It tells YouTube that your topic and your packaging are interesting enough to make someone stop scrolling. But you know, getting the click is only half the battle. You have to keep them watching. And that's where watch time and average view duration, or AVD, come in. These are arguably the most important metrics of all because they tell YouTube, hey, this video is good enough to keep people on our platform, which, let's be honest, is their ultimate goal. A high AVD is proof that you delivered on the promise you made in your title and thumbnail.
So here's the bottom line. Don't get lost in all the metrics. CTR, watch time, likes, shares, they all boil down to one single question that the algorithm is asking. How good is this video at engaging a human being? Your entire job as a creator is to make videos that answer that question with a loud and clear very.
Now that we know the rules of the game, let's move to Chapter 2, discovering your identity. You just can't be everything to everyone on YouTube. It's time to find your unique corner of the internet, your niche.
This slide just illustrates it perfectly, right? A YouTube channel is like a TV channel. I mean, if it's playing cartoons 1 minute and then a super serious documentary the next, you're going to get confused and just change the channel. A clear niche tells a potential subscriber exactly what they can expect from you. And more importantly, it gives them a really good reason to stick around.
So, how do you find this magical niche? Just use the 3 P's rule. First up, passion. Make a list of everything you genuinely love talking about, even when you're not trying to make a video. Trust me, if you're not passionate, you will burn out. Second, proficiency. From that passion list, which topics do you actually have some knowledge or experience in? You don't need to be a world-class expert, just a few steps ahead of your audience. And finally, potential. And this isn't just about money. Is there a big enough audience for this? Is there room for you to actually grow?
Your perfect niche, your sweet spot, lies right there in the middle, at the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, and what people actually want to watch. So take a second and think about it. What is that topic for you?
Okay, you've answered the call, you've found your identity. Now, in Chapter 3, it's time for forging your skills. This is where we get our hands dirty and turn you from someone who wants to be a creator into someone who actually is one.
You know, the single biggest enemy for any new creator is perfectionism. The solution? A practice channel. This idea is absolutely brilliant. It's basically a private sandbox. No subscribers, no pressure. It's just a space for you to learn the entire process, from scripting to editing to uploading, and make all those beginner mistakes where nobody can see them.
So on this practice channel, you're going to need a script. You've got two main ways to go. A word-for-word script is perfect for beginners or for really complex topics. It just completely removes that anxiety of having to think on the spot. The other option is a bullet point script, which is basically an outline. This lets you be way more natural and conversational, especially if you're comfortable on camera. Try both, see what feels right for you.
Okay, let's just bust a huge myth right now. You do not need expensive gear to start. Your smartphone is an incredible camera. Seriously, sit facing a window, boom, beautiful, free light. Your phone's built-in mic sounds great if you're in a quiet room with soft things like pillows or blankets to absorb the echo. And for software, you've got amazing, powerful, free options like DaVinci Resolve for computers or InShot for your phone. So please, don't let gear be your excuse.
All right, your skills are coming along, so you're ready for Chapter 4, Building Your Digital Home. This is all about setting up your official public channel for success from the very first day.
This whole setup process is a one-time thing, so let's make sure we get it right. First, create a brand new dedicated Gmail account just for your channel. This is so important for security. Next, pick your channel name and your handle. Then, design a simple, clean logo and banner. And finally, you're going to dive into the YouTube Studio settings to add keywords that describe your niche and set up your upload defaults. And hey, pay very close attention to this one. There is a critical step that so many beginners miss. In your settings, under Feature Eligibility, you have to verify your phone number to unlock intermediate features. If you skip this, you can't upload custom thumbnails or post videos longer than 15 minutes. It is a tiny 2-minute step that unlocks some of the most essential tools you need for growth.
This brings us to the big one, Chapter 5, your first major quest. Here, we're going to break down a simple, repeatable formula for creating a video that can totally break out.
And here it is. It's not magic, it's a formula. A successful video is really the sum of 3 parts. A viral idea, plus viral packaging, that's your title and thumbnail, plus a viral intro. If you can nail all 3 of these, you dramatically, and I mean dramatically, increase your chances of success.
So how in the world do you find a viral idea? Simple. Don't copy big creators. Use what's called the outlier method. You go hunting for videos on small channels. I'm talking channels with under 10K subs that just blew their average views out of the water. A channel that normally gets 1,000 views but has one video with 100,000, that's an outlier. This proves that the topic is powerful enough to succeed all on its own, not just because the creator is already famous. Once you have that proven idea, you need to package it. Your title and your thumbnail have one job, and one job only, to make someone so curious that they feel like they have to click. The goal isn't to summarize the video, it's to create an information gap in the viewer's mind, a question that can only be answered by hitting play.
You did it! You earned the click. Now you've got about 30 seconds to earn the full view. A perfect intro has 3 steps. First, immediately confirm that you're going to deliver on the goal you promised in your title. Second, introduce the problem or the pain point that's standing in their way. And finally, tease your unique solution to hook them for the rest of the ride. Your video is out in the world, and that brings us to our final chapter, Achieving Mastery. Now it's time to master your analytics so you can fuel your long-term growth. Welcome to YouTube Studio. Don't be intimidated by all the charts and graphs. You got to see it for what it is, your mission control. This is the direct feedback loop that tells you exactly what your audience loves and, maybe more importantly, what makes them click away. This is how you make every single video better than the last. And the single most important graph in all of YouTube Studio is your audience retention graph. It shows you, second by second, when people are glued to the screen and when they're leaving. It is the most honest, unfiltered feedback you will ever get because it shows you what people do, not just what they say.
So your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to become a detective. After every video you post, open up that retention graph. You see a big, sudden dip? Go to that exact moment in your video and ask, why? Why did people leave here? Was I boring? Was it confusing? You see a nice flat line where they stuck around? Go there and ask, why did this work? How can I do more of this? This, right here, is how you truly master the craft.
So there you have it. We've covered the entire journey, from that initial call to adventure, all the way to achieving mastery. You now have the complete roadmap. The only question left is the most important one of all. When will your journey begin?